Hello all my crafty friends, it's Joanne. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do this double pocket card, but you can use it for so many different things. I could see it in a journal as a double pocket, and you could use these as journaling cards. I could see a little less of the stamping and maybe photographs, and stick it in and give it as a gift, tie a bow around it, maybe a gift card in one of the pockets. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So I do so many vintage things. Well, before I get into that, I'm going to show you I made this green one. I didn't put a tie on the top, and I was practicing with this one, which I didn't make the tags for, but so easy. I mean, really cute. So I do so many vintage things. I thought I'd kind of spring it up a little bit and work with some different colors. These are so pretty. It's a 12 by 12 piece of double-sided paper. Although I really thought, what's the harm if you used a single side? I have so much beautiful 12 by 12 paper. You're just going to get, it's just going to be white on the back, and you're going to get a little strip here that's white. I don't think that's really, that awful. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my paper trimmer, and I'm going to cut this down to 8.5 by 11. Let me get rid of that piece. So it helps when it's non-directional, your paper. So I'm going to cut off 1 inch over here. And what did I say? 8.5 by 11? Yeah, and 8.5. But if you use directional, you just have to understand that back here, it's going to be upside down. So it's hidden by the tags anyway, so I don't know what a big deal that would even be, honestly. So then I want to score halfway and halfway. So I'm going to go to 4 1/4. Let's move this down to 4 1/4. Let me make sure I'm completely in frame here. Yeah, I think so. 4 1/4. And I'll use the score side, and then I'm going to do it 5 1/2. So it's 8.5 by 11, and then scored landscape at 5 1/2, portrait at 4 1/4. All right, while I have it like this on this top part, I'm going to bring in the cutting blade to 5 1/2, which is, no, 4 1/4, right? Yeah, 4 1/4. Let me just find it over here and make sure I stop when I get there. All right, so there's that. Everything's cut on this piece. So I should take my bone folder then and kind of go over the score lines. I'll do this one first. And then switch it. And do these two sides. I feel like maybe this should be up a little further. Let me, no, I think I'm good. Yeah, let me bring this up so that you can see it better. Here we go. Sorry about that. All right, so down on this corner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just come in and make sure you have about the same amount over here, meaning it's straight, but this doesn't need to be measured. You just want to fold up and fold it there. Now up here in this corner, you want to cut a triangle off. So I want to bring that down, and I'll show you. It just helps it when you go to fold it later, you'll see. All right, so that's that. And then what I'm going to do is, let me think about this for a second. I'm going to fold this over, and I'm going to fold this under, and then I'm going to bring this side all the way over. And this is where that helps to have that corner cut off so then it's not so thick. So I'm gonna make sure it starts at that corner and it comes down straight along this right side. And I'm going to fold that. And then let me see what I'm doing. And then I flip it over and here it is. So I have 2 pockets, super easy. I'm not sure if I like that right there, but I'm afraid my, what is this called? My paper trimmer. I'm having a hard time with that today, figuring out what that is called. So I could come along here with my X-Acto knife and a ruler and straighten that, not straighten it out, but take off, see that little gap right there? But I'm not locating, I'm such a mess over here, my ruler. So that's not gonna happen. Anyhow, at this point, I get to glue, all right? So I can come back and do that later if I want to. So I want to start on this side. Yeah, so I can glue this down right here, put a little glue on that and hold it. And I want to glue, you know what I'm gonna do this time? I glued the other times. I'm going to use some double-sided tape, I think. I'm gonna use this time. All right, so I'm gonna get a little piece and put it along here. And hopefully that won't be too thick for my tag that I'm gonna put in there. Let me get the other side off. And put that like that. I really wish I could find my ruler. Here it is. So let me take care of this before I tape that down. So let me just bring that along there. Make sure it's straight. And let me cut this off. And hopefully it went through, not all the way. I always seem to make things a little more complicated than they need to be. There, I think I got it this time. Yep, that's all taken care of, and just this little piece right here. So it's the perfectionist in me that wants that, to not have that overhang right there. So let me just cut this last little tab, and there we go. All right, put that back, get rid of that. And then I want to glue under here. I don't need to use the double-sided tape for this. I can just glue because it's going behind that layer, right? That's the pocket. All right, and then I want to do the same under here. Glue a little bit here. And glue a little bit here. Right, right. Whew, I thought that I was gluing on the part that goes there, but I'm not. All right, all is good. All is good in the world. And then I'm gonna take my double-sided tape and place it along here, right up against the edge. And cut it off right here. Oh, scissors, what did I just do with you? I put you away a little prematurely. All right, get this off. Come on. All right, let's see how this works. Oh, it's such pretty paper. I really like this paper. All right, and that's gonna be the back. All right, so then I pulled some of this pretty, I thought this would match well. It's like an orangish, and I need some white to make the tabs. So I'm going to make one of these, the bigger one, let's say 5 3 3/4. Actually, let's see, we'll try it out. 5, because I could always take it off. 5 3 3/4. Let me make sure that goes in. Yeah, see, I think the double-sided tape is a little better than the glue. That worked out pretty well. I have to find my other orange color. Didn't I bring both of them in here? I thought I did. All right, I might have to run. Oh, here it is. Thought I did. And then this one's going to be 4 1/2. Ooh, maybe it's not going to be 4 1/2. 4 1/2 this way? No, this is going to be, let's see what I can get away with here. This is going to be 4, and we'll just make this one 4. All right, we'll make that one 4 by 3 1/4. All right, that'll work. It doesn't matter, right? It's a tag. It fits in there perfectly. I just have to remember what I did. So then I need a piece of white. Let me do this one first. This was 4 by 3 1/4. So what I want it 3 3/4. And by 3. I'm going to take 1/4 inch off. All right, so that it's kind of framed in there. And then this one, I want, so it was 5 by 3 3/4, so I wanted 4 3/4. I'm just taking 1/4 inch off the measurement of the background color. So it was 3 3/4, so I want 3 1/2. All right, so there's those two pieces. And yep, before I stick those down though, I'm going to do a little stamping on there. All right, let me pull out, let me pull out some of these little flowers. And these are really supposed to be die cut, so maybe that's not what I want to use. Maybe I want to use this stem. What is going on here? I might have picked the wrong set of dies for this. No, I can use that. I can use that. So let me get a little block. And I want to get the color that kind of matches this. It's a coral. So let me use this coral and ink it up. And stick a little piece of paper behind this, because I want to be able to see it in the, when it's in there. So I'm going to put that there. And then I may, well, that wouldn't make it second generational, would it? So I'd have to do that and then come back in here maybe with a few more. Oh, that's pretty. That's kind of pretty. So I'm going to do the same thing, I think, on this tag. I'm going to come in and, where do I want this? I think in the corner again. And then I'm going to just come in with the second generation ink and do that. So that's kind of pretty. I like that. Let me close my ink so it won't become coral. And then I'm going to glue this on here. All right. And I want to center it, so let me take a peek. That looks good. And do the same with this one. And again, I want to center it. Let me take a peek that way. That looks good. And then what I did was I cut out two circles. Now, if you have a punch, you could cut out with a punch, or you could just get something round, roll around it, and cut it out, right? It doesn't have to be super perfect. So I kind of want to bend this a little bit and fold it in half. And I do want to shout out to Jamie B for showing this. I'm sure it's been done many times, but I watched a how-to video, or she was actually live, and I thought this was a fun little project. All right, I have those two little tabs. I'm gonna stick them up here with some glue. I'm not gonna measure, I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. But I'm gonna make sure it's pushed all the way down. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one. Little glue. It's trying to escape. And push it over just a little bit more. That looks good. Make sure it's pushed all the way down. Take my bone folder, make sure it's tight. And there we have it. I think it's pretty. What do you think? And line them up. I think that's pretty. I like it. You could do the blue and kind of, you know, bring out the blue. Let me grab something real quick. I'm going to show you something else. Where are they? So I have this envelope with, you know, little sentiment pieces that I didn't use, but I just want to demonstrate that you could put something there and then stamp, you know, stamp a sentiment on it. If that's too big, you could do that and then add some bling. I kind of like that one on there. So you could do a little happy birthday. I could take a little, I kind of like that. See what else I have in here. I have butterflies. I think they would kind of clash a little bit. They're not the right color. I kind of like this black too. No, nothing else is black on there, so that wouldn't work. What are these? Oh, that's a heart. Wouldn't really go with that, but you get the idea, right? I kind of like this. I might put that on there. And maybe I'll put a little bling in the middle of it. It's just an idea. That doesn't work, but I do like this. So let me just get some glue. Put that on there. And let me pull out my embellishments. Let me see if I have anything out. That would go, of course not. Let me dig in my box. Let me go into the box of embellishments. I have a ton. And pull something, oh, right on the top here. So these are champagne, and I think they look just great. So let me get a bigger one. There's a big one. And put it in the middle. So pretty. And I could put one here, or I could poke a hole in there like I did with this one. And I tied some twine, but I kind of like this. Let me see. I could always take it off. I'll put one there and put one here. Kind of like that. How pretty, right? I would, of course, if I was going to give these, I would line these up exactly. Pretty. I like it. I would even maybe do this flower, like the light blue, to bring that out. That would be really super pretty too. So there you have it, a real easy project that you could use it for so many different things. Use up some of that 8.5 by 11 or 12 by 12 paper and cut it down. So what do you think? I like them. All right. Have a great night or day. And as always, thank you for spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. If you like what you see, of course, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more videos, hit subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, you can put them below. All right. Thank you so much.